I had a pretty tumultuous childhood. My dad had very heavy hands. One day I ended up having to go to foster home. Got kicked out of high school when I was 17. When I was 17, 18, I think is when I really sort of stood up and decided that I wasn't going to, be a victim to my circumstances. I knew I would never get anywhere unless I sort of broke through my own, karma. I grew up in a restaurant where my parents in Durham, North Carolina were serving traditional Japanese food to this North Carolinian community, Asian in the South and Buddhist in the Bible Belt. These are things I talk about a lot in my art.
All I really know is that all I want to be is a young gentleman with a smile in my teeth. Care about the future, care about the team. Carolina Blue Kicks, Carolina Dreams. Born in November.
You just don't feel like you belong here. Anywhere I am, they're like, oh, we diverse now because the Asian guy is with us. My drive came from just a very deep place of insecurity and needing this validation from strangers. And I think that's where my love for the stage really began. Working with youth and doing workshops and facilitating performance workshops and sort of safe spaces for young people to cultivate their voice is the greatest gift in the world. There's always a student that reads and this teacher's like, yo, I've never heard him say anything. I've never gotten that student to speak about anything. It changes the dynamic of the classroom. It changes the culture of vulnerability in young spaces. I wanted to acknowledge this place in my life that I felt like I was proud of myself and all of the things that I've done up until this point. I think I'm starting to rhyme more because I want my life to start connecting because see, I've learned how to learn. So now I'm learning how to teach because I done learned how to practice whatever I preach. Boy, I grew from a grain into a beach and I knew for the game I'm playing for keeps. So whatever I say what I mean. So whenever I speak, I'm able to reach a place that bleeds and a place that burns and a place that knows. I got a lot more to learn. My name is G. Yamazawa, and this is my brief but spectacular take on art and transforming your karma.
Stop ego tripping. Stop ego tripping. Don't ego trip. Don't ego trip. Stop ego tripping. Stop ego tripping. Don't ego trip. Don't ego trip. Stop ego tripping. Stop ego tripping. Don't ego trip. Yeah. Stop ego tripping. Stop ego tripping. Don't ego trip.